Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials on any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com.
There are too many applications, so just so many that they decided to split up. So as of now, they do have like two masters, and all the others are, I think there's 7 or 8 nodes as of now. And there's one Jenkins operation center which commands all these like master and these things. So yeah, as of now the setup is like this. But yeah, I was what you told Hemant last time, like I was just trying to get in and see, like in any of the projects, since these projects are this are just trying to see like the configuration and other stuff related to these projects.
Okay. So they are still using a freestyle.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So like
This
they
is
were.
not common.
Oh.
If
Uh-huh.
if the kind of setup you have, this freestyle is not a common way. I would say this is a legacy way of running the things.
Okay.
But anyway, you can still look at what are the configurations.
Yeah, so they said that, and they told that they'll be going into a multi-branch system pretty soon. Like they want to get rid of it, this thing. So I'm not sure how that will work, but yeah, that is there. So these are standard, like they discard, they keep like last 10 logs, whatever they have after the build, and then coming down. Here I see, like they put the project name wherever the GitHub is, and then they have they say the repository, and they have parameterized it with the branch name. And if they want to build it in another way, like they have that out there too. Then yeah, the JDK, I think it's not there for this project. Restrict where this project can be run. I mean, there are many options which they have. Source code management, like they have Git and all, like with I believe here they have used the variable we were talking about, the last name, job underscore name. So yeah. And then yeah, it all happens with one of the IDs. And then yeah, build triggers, you can see like GitHub push, like if anyone pushes to any of those branches, it gets triggered. The build. And coming down, what else they have? Delete workspace before the build starts. And then there is, yeah, Artifactory integration. There's like these configurations are for the below. That's for Artifactory and your XLD, like might be just to put them in the Artifactory. And then uh, mm, there are some variables here and there. I'm not sure about them as of now. Like you see here, they have like application type is equal to batch. They have put it. Uh, and coming down, they have like some Groovy script as well there. And this is a SonarCube, the details for yeah, code analysis. And looks like this they have put in MS build version is default. And then there is a what Groovy version. I mean, there are a lot of things like XLD, then XLD. Okay, deployment is only till unit environment, so yeah, they don't go after that. That's it. Like this is just I'm showing for one of the applications, Hemant, like what options they have. Like I mean, there are 800s. Obviously, there are many applications that are out there. And we have different stuff here.
It was there, source code management.
Yeah, let me go there. Yeah.
See, imagination has no limit, and this is an example of where and how environment variables can be used or can be of very help for you.
Right.
So,
Right.
if you try to understand this URL repository URL, this means that for easiness and for easy understanding which job is trying to build which Git repository, they have named this job name similar or exact as the name of your GitHub repository.
Right.
And that's why they mentioned, so instead of hard coding the name of the repository, they used intelligently the name of the job name itself.
Okay.
So this is the learning for you. If you're working, you're asked to work on this. So you need, these are some of the clues that whatever repository the team asks you to work on, most probably for you also this law will be applicable. The name of the repository should be the name of the job also.
Hey viewers, our Mastery in DevOps engineering program can help you to hone the skills necessary to succeed in high-level DevOps positions. So, what are you waiting for? Enroll now and earn certification that show you are keeping pace with today's technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Right. So actually, Hemant, what they do is like, I mean, based on emails and all, what I have figured out is like, they give the same, like, suppose this is like accounting trade checkout. So they will put the name, like the job name will be the same, the repo name will be the same. They will be having the same name in even after like, Artifactory, they will have the same name in, XLD as well, just to maintain that consistency throughout so that, they don't have to change anything. So I believe that's where they have all this figured out. Like they have the same thing in all the tools, like, uh, rather the pipeline thing. Yeah. They don't change anything as such. Like they put the same name everywhere, which is obviously like job name is also the same thing, right? I mean, the project job, like in all the tools are the same.
Okay, so Rajiv, it may be done listing, but I mean, generally we don't, follow the same naming convention,
Oh, okay.
for project and artifact, it's fine, right? If you're using the same name there.
Okay.
If you're using for the gate, right? And if we are respecting the same name, accept the same name for the gate. See, okay, so project is a one thing. Okay. So whatever the project is there, if you're using the same gate for that your project code base, that's fine. But for the project, for the Jenkins job, we are using the same name. I mean, frankly speaking, I haven't seen these things because whatever the guidelines are there, right? So whenever we are creating the Jenkins job, we follow some naming convention guidelines.
Oh,
I
okay.
have never ever seen this thing that the same project name we have to give this thing. It may be something project name and something else some substring will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I believe then they follow different convention, different organization, I believe, right?
Yeah,
They
it's
follow, yeah. Okay.
whatever the architect said. But can you go to this URL and to check that how many jobs are there? Because you can see the Git URL, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So can you open this Git location, right? So we can see how many jobs are there. Yeah, this one. And I suggest that copy, just hand it this URL for you, because whenever you're going to do troubleshooting, you know from where you have to start it.
Wait, github.vir. Yeah, this one is like,
now you know that which job you have to, from where you have to start the troubleshooting.
Okay.
Correct. So this is the entry point for your troubleshooting and for doing the coding. And if you're even going to write a new job, that's the approach you have to follow.
Okay. So this is what account. Accounting trade checkout. That's all. Yeah. This is the repository, which is like out here.
But
Yes.
can you go inside the source?
Yeah.
Can you click on a source?
Yeah.
Is it a Jenkins job?
Oh, this is the .NET code, Vikas.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. This
Right.
is.
But so basically we are saying that for account trade checkout is basically one project. Okay.
Right.
For
Yes.
this project, this is the code. Okay, that's fine. But where the Jenkins job? Because the naming convention was showing that after this URL, the job name should come.
Oh, okay. You're saying like that. Okay.
So now you understand what the point I want to convey.
Yeah. Not yet. I don't.
What is the name of the job? What is the name of the job?
This is account trade checkout. Accounting trade checkout.
Yeah.
So that's a job now.
Okay, so Hemant, I got the point. Hemant, what these guys have done this thing, these guys have done the right thing. But the only problem is there, the variable name they mention as a job name, which is confusing. It should be the project name. It should be the project name. Can you go back where we are defining the $job name?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So basically at here, what the basically Rajiv, your team is trying to go to this thing that whenever they are going to create any job, right? So based on your job or the parameter, they want to mention the repo URL for the project code base.
Okay.
And the repository URL, it's not mentioning your job name. It's not representing your job name file. It is actually pointing to your project code base.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's the way. I think that's name. I think slightly creating a confusion, right? But yeah, go ahead. I mean, if they want to follow same convention, same variable, that's fine.
Okay.
So what they are doing this thing at here, that they are saying that if you're going to log in, if you're going to start the job, the first thing is there, it is going to check out the code from this repo. So on this repo, you have the project code base. And to log in this thing, this is the credentials they are using it. Make sense?
Yeah.
As a part of the first CI job pipeline, the first job will be there that we have to take the flash copy of the code and then we have to scan it and check again the quality gates.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the entry point for your project Git repo.
Okay.
Hey viewers, trying to get into DevSecOps? Enroll for our DevSecOps certified professional programs and earn the certification that shows you are fit for these technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Okay, and then they define the branch specifier and in case you want to match with the branch or something you want to create it. So they provided for the same also.
Okay.
Now, can you click on a build trigger?
Hang on. Build. Yes.
That's the tab. Yes. So this is that whenever your git push is going to be, somebody is going to push the code and your build is going to trigger. It's going to pick up the it is going to pick up the code, whatever the code repository you have mentioned in source code management.
Okay. And there use the following URL. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, which you have mentioned in source code management. Now downside you can see that you have another options which you can select that you want to build periodically or you want to based on these things they can trigger the build. At the downside you can see the checkbox. build pull request to the repo or build when another from project is promoted?
Oh wait, let me go down. One minute.
Yeah, all these things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I see.
before these things, they don't want to take the risk, so they want to delete the workspace before the new fresh build is going to fresh checkout, right? So that's in their build.
Mm-hmm. And I believe they have the Artifactory integration, so that's why they have checked that option as well. Okay.
Right.
If you run any of these jobs, you'll see something. Is it okay to run this?
Oh no, even like I cannot run it. I mean, it will be like
See
I
an
can.
old execution of any of
Yeah.
these jobs.
Yeah. I can definitely do that.
Scroll down on the left hand side, you'll see the builds, the past builds. Scroll down, yeah. Open any of those.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Let me. Where is that? It's console output. Yeah.
Console output.
Hmm.
So you look in. These are the logs generated by this build.
Yeah.
The logs would be huge, obviously, because
Yeah.
a lot of code has been executed. But if you
Right.
slowly scroll down, understanding this log is also important when you're trying to debug your jobs.
Okay.
You need to scroll them very slowly or copy paste them on some other window. That would again be fine for you, easier for you to understand as well.
Okay.
What has actually happened is part of execution of this build. Yeah. Go on to the topmost line. We'll come back towards the bottom.
Yeah, it starts from here.
So there, if you look at D drive, DevOps, utilities, Jenkins, and then OBF 5962 workspace. This is the workspace
Okay.
on the agent machine where the code has been built.
Right. Okay.
And then if you look at etc_bl.cs, CS is your .NET code file.
Oh, okay.
There are some issues in those file, and those has been mentioned here as well.
Okay.
It's not a common practice, DevOps asking the development team to fix these issues because the corresponding dev managers generally take this responsibility. But still, you can observe, you can notice, and you can revert this to dev manager if they feel it's okay. Obviously, the hierarchy and multiple things matter. But yeah, code is not good. That's why there are so many warnings.
Oh,
Scroll
okay.
down.
Yeah, Hemant, that always happened like this as an organization. It's like always, after DevOps came in, like, there are more and more emails to our team to, fix things on like, Jenkins build is failing, this is failing. So it's like a continuous back and forth with the development teams, like, I feel. Okay. Yeah, there are multiple warnings for sure. Like, I mean, it's okay. Warning. Okay.
So wait. 1076 in the code there are around 1076 warnings.
Right.
And D drive etc DLCS 1548, 82. 1548 is your line number.
Okay.
And 82 is your column number.
Okay.
In the code file, in the CS file. So those exact code locations, statement locations, or whatever syntax they have used, which has caused these warnings, has been generated by the .NET code.
Okay.
In the background, the MS build is running, In fact, MS Build is producing these logs for you.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So total time it took around 11 seconds.
Right. Yeah. Over here it says that, right? Yeah. Okay.
MS Build version 4.3.1 using the .NET Framework version of the scanner for MS Build default properties file were found. Keep scrolling, calling the SonarCube scanner before the code can be executed. SonarCube was SonarCube 4.3.1 was called. SonarCube is a code quality tool.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so after like once it passes that quality control, then it comes to building, I believe.
Exactly.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
So, which also means that low target has been set in SonarCube. They are allowing these builds to pass through. Otherwise, the number of issues are too high.
Hey viewers, are you looking for formal training on SRE practices? Take our SRE program. This course will teach you how to successfully implement site reliability engineering in the modern day 24/7 services. Kickstart your SRE training today. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
But anyway,
Yeah,
it's up
actually,
to,
yeah, right. They have their thing. So yeah, I mean, we have been having meeting with these teams, like they're trying to fix that, Hemant, but yeah, unfortunately, it's going the way it is. So you know, and nothing much can be done there with those warnings, I believe. Yeah. Okay.
And then SQL statement utility, indexing files of module. Anyway, the .NET developer can better understand what this indexing files contain or module contains. Scroll down. There are some indexes in this file, SQL statement utility. Only if we go back to the code in repository, we'll be able to understand what this exactly contains. But yeah, scroll down.
Okay.
So all of these logs are being generated by SonarCube.
Okay.
Analysis successful, you can browse. So analysis for success, execution success, total time it took was 6.9 seconds.
Okay, so here it like finishes the SonarCube step and moves
Yes,
out to
exactly. So line by line, if you try to go through any of the logs, even in the case of success or failure, you'll get a very good idea of how the things are working.
Okay.
Or what has been configured in your job. Scroll down.
Okay, here I think it's deploying now. I think I came a little far.
Looks to be yes.
In the unit environment, so.
Or maybe yeah, some Groovy script is coming into picture and Groovy is trying to do something.
Okay, there's that file manifest.dar. I think that is for Artifactory. Okay, executing build scripts.
Dar file is actually in the case of Excel deploy, a dar file is created.
Okay.
So if that configuration it needs to be understood, but yeah, that's a deployment package for Excel deploy.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
All your in the case of .NET, DLLs are created. There can be multiple DLLs, exe file, some other files as well, configuration file, etc. All of that is zipped into a single file .dar.
Okay.
if it is an Excel deployment.
Okay. Okay.
So somewhere maybe some Groovy script is actually trying to do those packaging, or that needs to
Yeah,
be looked
there
at
is
when we go
one
back to the job
actually,
again.
Hemant. Yeah, there is. I mean, when we were seeing those, hang on, let me just go here, go to the configure. There was a Groovy script actually. I mean, when I was just through. So, hang on. I think I saw. Okay, GitHub. This was execute concurrent build if necessary. Source code management one. Build triggers and get push. This is Artifactory, but there was a Groovy script which I saw already. Hang on, where was that? Yeah, this one, Hemant, like, you see this option in build, it says execute the build.
System.get property workspace. So you are reading the workspace folder location. Println is your print statement. This is println is the same statement similar to echo in PowerShell.
Okay.
That means to print out something.
Hemant, I cannot hear you actually. Okay, yeah.
None IDs, S none ID something. Then path is being created, and then you're creating a folder. And then if folder exists, new file via app data with writer append, you're trying to create some file. You're trying to create some file. Am I audible?
It's breaking actually, Hemant. Like, it's not fully audible.
It's so the last line, they are trying to create some file in a particular folder, and the folder has been defined. Def folder is equal to new file, and the path they picked up something from the workspace, and then none ID, some combination they are trying to create.
Okay. This is.
So they are trying needs to understood, but exactly they are doing. But this is not the code for creating a DAR file.
Okay.
This is something else.
Okay.
But you picked up a very good example where you are actually getting an idea what all is possible in a job. You are trying to execute a Groovy script.
Yeah.
Where you are trying to create a file at runtime through the script itself. If you scroll further, this is okay. Scroll further. Sonar scanner for MS build, and this is the configuration for Sonar scanner for code quality. And then you are actually building the code. Scroll down. Okay, this PowerShell for this Groovy script actually executed before Sonar. So if you are looking dark, it must be somewhere in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
This Groovy script.
Okay, here, yeah.
This Groovy script is checked into the repository. So you need to go back to the repository, find for opt folder in the repository Jenkins Pipeline Groovy common code generate manifest.groovy. If you try to read that file, you'll get some idea. But in this, this is again a post build action.
Right.
and the version of the Groovy is 2.4.8. So if you want to look at this file, you need to go to the repository.
Okay. Generate manifest.groovy. Okay. Actually, we have all. Wait a minute. Let me see. Generate manifest.groovy.
Actually, you need to look at in the same trade. What was the name of your repository? Trade checkout something.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Let me.
And there is a subfolder in that opt.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.